Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. I am so excited to be sharing with you our final painting in our 8 mini holiday painting series. This is going to be a cute little Christmas present stack, and yeah, I'm just really excited. So what I'm using here is a paper palette, plastic palette knife, a few colors, red, green, and gold and blue, and then I have a little bit of white and burnt umber for highlights. And so yeah, this is the palette that goes with the whole series, and then I'm going to show you how to draw it out. So basically I'm using a 2H pencil, and you could use any pencil that you have though. That will work. So I'm just drawing a big rectangle at the bottom and then a smaller rectangle at the top. And then I'm going to draw the ribbon as well. I can't believe that this series is over. This is the last one. I've had so much fun painting these. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching them. Yeah, and please let me know your thoughts, and maybe I'll do this again next year. So if there's other paintings that you want to see, put it in the comments and I will look at them for next year and what to create. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful and fun and safe holiday season, and just really enjoying time with their loved ones. So getting into the painting, I have a light green here. You can make that with any green and white paint. I mixed this up in a previous video, I believe the winter hat one, and but basically you can make this color with just a green and white mixture. And then I'm using a flat square brush to fill in this first layer. These paints are a little bit transparent, so I am going to do another coat on top of this. But yeah, so I just go in and kind of block in this color, and I use the edge of my brush to get that straight crisp line going all the way down. And then the blue in the background is just a white and blue. I don't know what happened to the footage for the blue background, but it's just white and blue, and I'm just filling in the background with a square flat brush. That's all I did. So, but we have all the footage for the actual main subject of the painting, so I still wanted to show you guys how I do this. And then you can also use just short sweeping motions by putting the brush up to the edge and then pulling it back to kind of get that full coverage effect, and then you can drag the brush down along the edge. So I find that technique also works really well for me. As you can see here with this red, you can push the paint to the edge and then drag your brush all the way down. I find that technique really helps get a nice full coverage, and it's pretty quick too. And I kind of go over the ribbon here because I didn't want to go around, and the gold paint that I use covers really well, so I won't have any issues once this dries. I'll just paint right on top of it with gold. So we're going back into green, and we're just putting in another coat. This time I'm using a round brush, but you could use a square brush again, whatever is your preference, but you could do with either. So you can still get that full coverage and straight lines with a round brush. You usually use the sides of the brush and kind of pull straight down and across, and you do horizontal and vertical lines, and you kind of alternate, and it creates the smooth surface so that you don't get a bunch of ridges in your painting. And if you're struggling with painting straight lines, I would say focus your movement on your arm instead of your wrist. So if you're fine with your straight lines, then no worries, but if you are struggling, just focus on moving your entire forearm and keeping your wrist straight, and that should create a straighter line when you paint. Okay, so moving on to the gold. Oh my god, I love this gold paint. It's so good. It's from Pebeo, And all the paints and the supplies, by the way, will be linked. The panels are 4x4 canvas panels. I think they're Artist Loft. So I'll link those below. And then the brushes are just like variety pack, like cheap basic brushes. So nothing fancy at all. And the paints are Liquitex basics. So everything's linked if you want to check that out. And we're going in with another coat of paint, just to really get like that full coverage. And then with this coat, I think we're right like where we need to be. So just gonna finish putting on this green, and then I'm gonna go back into the red too and create that, the final coat. But like you can notice how with the green it takes a couple of coats to get that full coverage, and like same thing with the red. But this gold paint, one and done. Like you get one coat of paint and it is full coverage. I absolutely love that. We'll definitely be buying more from this brand. I feel like with this painting, this was one of those that I felt like didn't really come together until the very end. Like while I was painting this, I was like, I don't know if I'm even gonna post this. Maybe I should just scrap it. Not sure, not in love. But once you add the highlights and the shadows and the polka dots to this one, it totally comes together. So if you're not feeling it at first, just stick with it, trust the process, it'll come together. But I'm so glad I stuck with it because I actually love this one so much. And all of these paintings are going to be made into little like stickers that you could get on my Redbubble page, so I will link that too. And yeah, so if you like it, you could get like a little sticker or coaster or something with these designs. Okay, so this is just burnt umber that I'm rolling onto my brush. When you get a lot of paint on your brush, you can just kind of roll it off the edge to kind of get like the excess off and then form like a fine tip on your round brush. But here we're taking that and mixing it in with the gold, and so we're creating kind of like a shadow color for the gold, and then we're just really lightly going in and creating a little bit of a shadow effect on some of the areas in the bow that may not get as much light. So I'm just kind of picking where my shadows go based off of the light source that I picked. And so whenever you're painting and you want to put in shadows and like a light source, you just pick where you want it to be. So for me, it's going to be like top left corner. So now I'm going to make the highlight, and that's gold and white. Super simple. And then I just put a little bit, literally just a couple of lines to show that the ribbon is shiny and reflective. And then we're making a light red with just red and white, and a light green with green and white, and the same colors that we used for the wrapping paper, and then doing just literally 2 lines. And then we're taking our small brush, dipping it in the gold, and creating this polka dot pattern just by alternating. So kind of making like a zigzag, like Z kind of pattern. So that the polka dots are all alternated. And then same thing with the green, same pattern. But yeah, you could do different patterns. You could do stripes if you want. You could do any pattern on your wrapping paper, really. But I picked gold polka dots because it's simple and cute and it ties in the ribbon, so I went with that. But these polka dots are the last step. I feel like this painting was really quick. But so easy, so fun, and I feel like really comes together. I feel like it'd be so cute to like put this on a Christmas card or something and mail it to someone. I feel like that'd be really cute. But anyway, this is the final step. I hope you like the painting. This is the final image. Please let me know your thoughts. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment what you want to see from me next year. And I will see you in my next video. Happy holidays, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this series. Bye!